Alright, good morning from Echo Bay. We're going to try and see if the boils are, going up here today. I've heard they are. I mean big boils, like with birds and stuff. So we're going to go, you probably can't see it, right straight across. Can you see that flashing red light? There's a big cove in there where they're supposed to be boiling. So we're just going to go out, we're going to get out in the middle and just kind of wait for it to happen. I got my binoculars, I got everything I need. So yeah, I'm in compliance with the Lakemead National Recreation Area filming guidelines. Let's not worry about that. Let's just go see if they're boiling up here. This is exactly as far from my house as Temple Bar is, so I'm gonna be really bummed out if they're not boiling. But this is closer for most people. I live on the very edge of Henderson, so like I said, it's exactly the same. So we're gonna find out. I'm sure they are, but we're gonna answer some questions today. So think about what you was doing 24 years ago today, right about now. I can tell you exactly where I was. I was flying out of Everett Naval Station in the USS Fife. No idea where we were going or when we were coming back. So yeah, think about that one. 24 years ago today. Wow. Alright, we're in the water. The water is 80.3 degrees. Cooling down a little bit. Pretty much rigged up. Just put its buoys. Here we go. Alright, this is where I start overthinking everything. Should have went to Temple Bar. I forgot there's a, I can't remember what the name of it is. Some gigantic bass tournament. 200 boats, 200 plus boats. And I've already seen like probably 30 of them just go whizzing past me. I definitely should have went to Temple Bar. I don't think they're going to go that far, but who knows, they might. Temple Bar is actually really not that far from here. But the sun's coming up right here. So I haven't seen any boils yet. I'm thinking comes another glitter rocket. Thinking maybe there's too much pressure up here from all, the 200 plus boats. Seeing fishies down there, just not a lot of them. Nothing compared to what I had two people tell me that it was just crazy up here. I should have went to Temple. I always stick with plan A. That might be the big gaggle of fish they've all been talking about. Very possibly. Something might happen when that sun pokes over that little ridge right there. Because I'm still very shaded right here. But hopefully that changes. Hopefully everything changes right here quickly. I might just stop, put the trolling motor down and jig for a while and just start glassing the water, see what's see if I can see anything. But nothing really yet. They're coming up. Starting to happen. Right where he said it would. So see if I can get one on camera right off the bat here. Nope, apparently not. So I got to get a little bit closer to it. Here comes the birds. We have birds. It's getting ready to happen right now. Here's the skunk killer of the day. Got him on a jig. I'm sitting here spot locked on a whole freaking cloud of them. Here. There you go. That's what I'm working with right now. So, not boiling, but they're here. There's fishy number 2. Looks like it's going to be a jigging day at Echo Bay, which isn't the end of the world. Alright, they're kind of moving around, which is what they do. I was over there. Now I'm, 100 yards away from where I was, and there they are again. So we're going to go back to jigging. Got quite a few of them on that first stop. So I'm going to wait for them to thicken up a little bit, and I'm going to match spot lock and go back to jigging. What I'm using is Blade Runner, right there. That's my weapon of choice for jigging. So we're about to spot lock again because they're thickening up pretty good. Found him again. Hang on. So it takes a while to get him down there because I'm in 80 feet of water. But then you just got to follow it down. Don't just drop your pole, just follow it down, you'll feel the thump. You guys know how to jig. Pretty simple. And just like that, we got a boil. Right about 200 feet from where I just was. So I'm gonna spot lock and pick some off. We got diving birds and everything. I'm gonna just like tell you guys right where they are. You can see, well, you can't really see it, but Echo Bay is right there. Okay, you can almost see the floating bathroom. I'm a little bit north. Okay, this is that cove right there is right straight across. There's a little peninsula that sticks out right there that's just underwater. They congregate around that point. And see, I'm in this cove now and I'm not seeing anything. So I'm gonna go back over there. I might, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into it because I know those guys, well, I shouldn't say I know. Those guys probably aren't going anywhere for a little bit. Jeez, I was just getting ready to go back to start trolling. Look what I just found. So I've already got the trolling motor down and spot locked. And we're going back to jigging because that's what's working today. I got a few out of that boil. Nothing really major, but I am just tearing it up on the jig here. And I went back to jigging because that's what's working. And this is what I'm looking at right here. This is what I'm working with. There's a bunch of fish down there. They keep biting it on the fall. Sometimes they bite it when I'm reeling it in, like that. Nope. He didn't come back for it. He just smacked it. Alright, pretty much done jigging for the day. That's a good way to get them right there. They're hanging out 50 to 75 feet. So now I'm just going to run up this bank, cross over, and run down that bank over there, and head for the dock. Temple bar still kind of, something just bit that line right, something just smacked that impact slash. Let's see if I can get him a little excited about it. Anyways, temple bar still takes the win for me. It's exactly as far. This is a little bit better launch ramp, but I think there's more bigger fish, more of them, and they're bigger at Temple. Maybe that's just me. This is a lot more convenient for a lot of people, but it doesn't matter to me. But do what's going to work for you. I'm just trying to figure out right now if they're liking the blue and silver stuff over here, like they do at Temple. So I got the usual weapons of choice for Temple. I got the impact slash and the Yozuri. That was a bump. That was definitely a bump. All right, I got to get serious about this. All right, still getting them. And this thing, that big monstrous thing, has finally found its home in my tackle box after as long as I've had it. It's a 30-foot diver. Actually, it's a 35-foot diver. And they're 40 feet down. So that is exactly what the dock ordered right there. I'll show you the fish finder here in a second. (41 to 70 feet). So that's probably not the last fish we're going to get today. We're getting ready to pull in, but these were the heroes of the day. That's a Blade Runner from Tackle Warehouse. I'm not sure what the color of that is, but if you can see it, it's kind of chartreuse and a little bit of blue on it. This big monster, it dives away at least 30 feet, probably closer to 40 if you run it back far enough. But it is, I can't even remember what the name of it is. Warehouse has got it. That's what I needed to get down. I'm could have put my downrigger on. My downrigger's on. I could have put a pole in my downrigger, but this was just a lot easier to do. So, alright. Okay, see that point right there? That's where Echo Bay is, alright? That's the cove. That's where that little peninsula is. It's about 2 feet underwater, alright? They congregate around there, and they're all up and down this bank. Okay, if you run them through there, it gets shallow quickly. So keep that in mind. I'm going to do another short video of the launch up here. Somebody asked me about it. Life on the Line Fishing, I think your name is. Your screen name is. We'll put the last clip of this video will be that, and I'll also do a short when I get to the launch. All right. So we're almost done. All right, here's the launch ramp update. All right, I'm 15 feet. All right, y'all know that. Well, I probably got to go back a little bit further because that fender's out of the water. But I'm still on the, I don't know if I'm on the pipe ramp or not. I don't think I'm on the pipe ramp. I think I'm on rocks. But I'm going to bring it back a little bit. It might go on, but it might not, and I don't want to have it might not go on. So we're gonna back it up a little bit. You'll see that in the short that I'm about to do. So if you like what you saw, Max Dude floating around over there in the kayak, if you would please like, subscribe, give it a share. Check out those Amazon links down there. There's all kinds of good stuff. Think about those channel memberships. Helps me out a whole bunch. And I'll see you on the water. If anybody knows the status of the road to Willow Beach, sprinkle that in the comments down there, please, because I don't have service enough to hold a phone call to them right now. So, but I will have by the time you see this. So, but anyways, if you hear anything, let me know. I might go there tomorrow. I might go to Temple Bar. You never know.